Hi, I'm Ken Ramsley, and I'm making a video about how to change the rotors on my Autel EVO. Unfortunately, the video that I saw online recently posted by Autel just lacks a level of detail that I think really needs to be here. So let's get into this a little bit. I've already taken this one off. I'm going to just put it on and start over from scratch, as though I'm changing out my rotor. The first thing to show you is that the rotor itself has catch tabs, these finger catch tabs that have hook shapes on the ends, and those go inside the assembly here. You can see where they would drop into the bigger openings, and then you end up turning them, rotating them into position to lock them. So that isn't, you don't usually start at this point where you actually can see what's going on, but I thought it would be a good idea before I demonstrate the process of changing a rotor that you actually see what the structure looks like. Okay, so what you're doing to remove the rotor is there's a spring down inside there. It's spring loaded, so what you need to do is get in there and push the rotor down. I'm going to hold the camera with one hand and see if I can do this. You push the rotor down and then turn and rotate, but because the whole motor is turning, that doesn't work. You have to actually hold the motor with one hand and remove the rotor with the other hand. So let me turn off the camera and stick it on a proper mount so I have both hands free. Okay, so now I have the camera free, got both hands free. So as I was saying, you have to press this down in order to press against a spring. I'll do that really slowly. You can see it go down. And you see this pin in the middle. I'm going to pick up the camera. This pin right in the middle, this silver pin in the middle, that stays put. That's actually part of the aircraft, not part of the rotor. So you push down, and that you can still feel that pin. You can see the pin kind of protruding up. Now, holding the motor, keeping that from rotating, you follow the arrow that you see on the top of the rotor, which way to turn to unlock. And I'm going to turn. I can either turn the rotor in that direction to unlock it, or I can just hold the rotor and I can rotate the motor in that, in the opposite direction to unlock it. Either one will do. And then it just comes right out. Okay, so as I said, you have these fingers that drop in and into the openings. So what you do to put the rotor back on is you find the big openings, the three big openings, and you line that up. And you have to do the opposite. You see look for the symbol for locking. In this case, it's clockwise. I'm just going to pin the motor with my hand and turn and rotate the rotor. Or, as I said, you can do the opposite. You can just push it down, which is actually easier. Just push it down and turn the motor with your finger. Either one works. And as you can see, it's secured. So, anyhow, I just wanted you to see much more accurately in detail what's going on. It's not just a quick, put it on, flip, and do that and you're done. There are details to observe. So this is my response to the need for a little bit more detail.